It makes, no, Dwayne, no. He gets up from, no.
Cash stacked up like top lettuce, like
bullets bombard the Reacher as it continues to try to go for Dwayne, while at the same time Dwayne is walking toward it, and in the end, the Reacher ends up falling before him, dead and defeated. That's the end of that fight. And that's what these little, those things are. I can't remember what they're called, but the little stars. That's what they mean, is that there's a new scene, basically. Near Dwayne's fallen enemy, Ty is evading his enemy with ease. Eventually, he ends his fight with a Reacher with a final blow through the head from its jaw with his piece of pipe. Meanwhile, Kip is fending off a Reacher. At first, he is having much trouble fighting it alone. After tricking it, he successfully delivers several good blows to its head, busting it open and gushing blood and brains all over it. Next scene. Good God. This is the one with Ben. I'm gonna need a shot after this. Good God. Dude, you know what's funny?
What?
My throat doesn't hurt anymore. I think the alcohol might actually be helping, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. We'll find out tomorrow.
The last Reacher is in the middle of a fight with me. I'm scared, but I'm able to defend myself. I stand firm in the stance of Taekwondo, waiting for the last Reacher to strike.
Technically it is. Shut the fuck out, Bruce Lee.
It makes several... I'm not Bruce Lee. I'm Liu Kang.
You're Juice Lee.
What's up? I can't do this. After failing the first swing, it immediately comes across with the other arm. This time, I throw only one arm toward its swinging arm to cancel and block its strike. Then I blow it hard in the stomach with my fist. The force of my punch strangely sends it flying farther than I expect. As it recovers, I stand there in awe, puzzling over what just happened. I've always been good on the defensive, but almost all my friends are stronger than me when it comes to offense. The impact was relatively great from that Reacher, even though I was able to block it. I don't understand at all how I could be that strong compared to it. In the middle of my thought, the sick beast comes lunging at me again. When it gets close, I break my train of thought and quickly and confidently dodge to the right, then spin for a hard kick to its face, fully knocking it into the water, making a big splash, fucking Chuck Norris style.
Jesus
Christ. It struggles to get back up. Then with a burst, the Reacher leaps high into the air. Instead of letting it come down to strike me, I also jump for it. Strangely, like it, I also jump fairly high, about half the height it jumped. Once near it, I told you that earlier, actually.
Yeah.
While we were on the way to the alcohol place.
Yeah.
Strangely, I already read that. Once near it, I push it out of the way with my arm. Then, using it as a support to flip myself in the air, I come down on it with another strong kick, but this time to the back of its head. The Reacher plummets to the ground, and I fall to my feet as well. It still, however, appears not to be ready to give up. It staggers getting up and screams at me with rage, but suddenly its head bursts into chunks from an apparent shot from the shotgun of David from a great distance away. Amazingly. Once again, he's saved by David, even though this time he wasn't a
damn poon.
Next scene. I'm gonna take a shot. You wanna take a shot? No, f it. Let's finish this and then we'll take a shot.
Okay.
We're gonna finish this chapter and we'll finish the shot.
Doki
I'm gonna
will
do a
fuck.
shot. What? Doki will f. Is that what you said? What did you say?
I was putting the shot glass down and I thought it was like fist to fall off and I went, oh fuck.
After all the Reachers are taken care of, we gather back at the cliff again. Oh, f. We decide that we will travel into the crater, so we're currently preparing for that journey. Austin begins to seem uneasy, much like Ty did before, and he checks for something. When he looks at us, he stares for a moment, and with one blink, just as I'm turning to see what he's truly looking at, a silhouette is towering high over him. Oh, dude. Blocking the rising sun gives the figure... What? Oh! Blocking the rising sun because the sun's about to come up. Blocking the morning, you know, because it's morning at this point. I didn't realize that when I first read it. It didn't make any sense to me. Blocking the rising sun gives the figure an eerie red glow. So it's the sun reflecting on his skin that gives him a red glow. Okay. Just as Austin begins to talk and I realize what's behind him, the figure thrusts its hand so fast that it easily rips through Austin's body. Ooh. Austin's face grows horrified as he spits up blood and loses his organs. Everyone's attention is quickly caught. That's the end of that chapter. This is what I told you about in the car on the way there. This is where it started getting pretty fucking gruesome.
Austin got fucked up.
Austin's the first one to die.
Poor Austin. We love him.
Act 3, Impending Discovery. This whole chapter is pretty much about the one. Day 2, 0736,
Wait, should we take a
Northern
shot?
California. We're about to take a shot. This is for you, California.
It's like science experiment.
Pussy.
Exactly.
But look, we're almost done. Are you ready?
I'm not like you though. He's dying. Don't throw up.
Hot damn. I don't blame you. That fucking hurt. I hope nobody saw me cry.
Okay, warning guys, do not. If you
I need water.
have a sore throat or of any kind,
Don't fucking drink this! Or any alcohol. Okay, well, you can drink beer. Your beer's not that bad. Don't drink this, because...
don't drink Trump.
And if you do,
Stone
please
shit.
mix it with something. Or get one of the flavor ones. See, this is like... This isn't a flavor one. This is the triple distilled shit. So it's like... It's just alcohol. And it's 80 proof, so it's like literally fucking 20 away from being fucking like 50% alcohol. You don't want to do that when you got a sore throat. It made me cry just now. For a little bit. Not for a long time. I'm not a... Oh.
Don't fart. You alright?
My feet feel like I'm wearing those f***ing shoes with wings on them that you can like literally walk on the air with. We'll take a leak first.
Okay.
I'm buzzing.
Stage 2.
That's good. Looking that,
You're B-man.
hey, that's actually accurate as too, because of my name. I didn't think about that.
Hey, I just didn't realize that.
Oh, wow.
I told you, I totally forgot about this. You want me to put you know, oh, are you good? Oh god. The dog's even looking like, oh what's going on? It would probably help. I have no idea.
Fuck it.
Impending discovery. I've taken 3 shots. We're on Act 3. That actually worked out really well. Yeah. Dude, I couldn't feel myself touch my nose just then. What time is it?
It's like,
Holy f...
it's about to be 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god.
Next. Yeah. Like,
Dude, I'm not even tired. This new, unique zombie, which Ty eventually calls Brute, eats a huge chunk out of it, then throws the corpse of Austin off to the side, then reaches its sickeningly large arms down for a boulder that was near the edge of the waterfall. It easily rips the giant stone out of the ground and raises it above its head, as if it is going to attack my friends and I with it. In this position, the bird is identified much easier. The bird has a bald and greatly wounded head, glowing red eyes like any other zombie, excessive facial hair, and a strange reddish shine to its skin caused by the virus infecting it. The particulars of this particular zombie is also bare naked, revealing the brute to be a male. His body is enormous and
he's got
muscular.
a huge slong.
Yeah, his body is enormous and muscular, almost like an infected bodybuilder on powerful steroids. My friend and I dodged the boulder thrown by the brute quickly. Now we are cornered. In front of us is the brute, and behind us is the waterfall. With seemingly nowhere to escape to, Ty turns to look around. He halts in his search when he seems to notice something inside the crater of which the waterfall dropped into. He peers harder into the blackness of the hole. There's no telling how deep this hole is, Ty. There's no point trying to make the jump. David doubts the idea before Ty even comes up with it. Well, we don't have time to find a way to climb down, and it's gotta be a hell of a lot better than here with this guy. Ty argues as he immediately jumps off the ledge down the waterfall.
Ty's ballsy.
Ty, no! We all yell after him. After his jump, we never hear anything hit bottom. The brute begins to creep in on us closer and closer. Guys, it's okay. Just jump. You'll make it. Ty suddenly calls out to us in an echo from the bottom of the pit. The brute lunges at us as we hesitate for a minute in fear. Just before the brute is ready to strike us down, we all jump off the ledge swiftly. Eventually, we all hit the earth at the bottom of the crater, and none of us are injured very badly. Now what? I shake off the pain and get to my feet. I peer up and can barely see the sky. The crater is obviously incredibly cavernous. As I wonder how we even survived the jump, the ground beneath my feet begins to wander. Within seconds, before we even have any chance to react, the earth under us crumbles completely, and we all fall even deeper into the crater. What the junk?
Are you okay?
I awake from passing out. What?
Oh.
I'm reading this, dude.
Don't do that to me. You just went. You're like, okay.
I can't believe you actually thought that was real. If you guys thought it was real, leave a comment below and let me know.
It looked real.